50.
Oh no!
So would you
Num num num. Reapers, what's is good? It's your boy Laser. He's in the visor back with another reaction video. He's on the reaction content. So continue to do it. Yeah, he's infecting the top 5 horror movie monsters that can't be stopped. Guys, there's so many crazy fuckers from movies. Or that's trying to. If you guys enjoy scary content, more scary videos like this feature, simply like button. You subscribe to the notification bell. I can rush some natural subscriptions. You're fucking amazing. Just dive straight into this video.
A classic horror movie move is to leave the audience wondering if the evil force has actually been vanquished. If your protagonists tie everything up in a pretty little bow.
Oh no, his face is like stretching out, bro. Y'all ever put pins on your skin, bro? You know, it's like being dragged by fucking pinhead. Y'all ever, not pins, hooks. Y'all ever put hooks on your mouth, bro? And you start doing this?
What's there left to be continuously afraid of? Sometimes the eternal nature of a malevolent being can be sort of vague. Maybe they're still around, maybe they're not. But when a creature continues moving and shaking even as the credits roll, that's when you know it's the real deal. So here are the top 5 horror movie monsters that can't be stopped. Let's rock and roll. Coming in at number 5, we've got Pumpkinhead. That's right, the titular terror from the
I made a song off you, Pumpkinhead. Speaking of Pumpkinhead, bro, I don't know why, but bodies with just a pumpkin head, like as a head, that's creepy, bro.
premier gourd-themed horror movie, Pumpkinhead cannot be.
I know you guys remember that Pumpkinhead shit from like Goosebumps, bro. I swear to Goosebumps, childhood, bro.
Stopped. I mean, technically, he can be, but only temporarily and at great personal cost. And also, the threat will always be looming, never to actually be cast away. Plus, it's in human nature to keep cycles like this going.
This is such a fire, dude, this is fire, bro. I swear, dude, like, I want to, in the future, bro, like, when, you know, not in the current room I stream, I really don't want to put decoration up, but I'm saying, like, in the future when I move and shit, bro, I want to just get, like, scary movie, like, posters and shit, bro. Like, this is sick as hell. I don't know why we're just having this as like a poster in a room. Fuck yeah.
Pumpkinhead is all about revenge. Humans love revenge. It's in our blood. Someone killed your family, now you gotta kill their family.
Yeah!
And the family of their family will kill you, and whatever new family you've made in that time it took you to kill their family will now be a target for the next revenge-fueled family rampage. You see what I'm getting at? Cycles of revenge never end. Even if we all know that an eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. Seems like everyone's just willing to go sightless if it means getting back at someone else. We learn the true nature of revenge in Pumpkinhead when poor Ed Harley puts his own life on the line to strike back at the chopper riding teens who took his son's life. By performing the revenge ritual, he brings the hideous monster to life, which
ugh, bro, I swear, dude. I swear. When they look slimy, bro, it makes my body shiver.
then goes on a killing spree. Soon enough though, Ed realizes that the revenge he sought wasn't what he really wanted. He also realizes that it's quickly going way too far and will likely continue.
I think a pitchfork is such a bad weapon, bro. Well, actually, nah, that shit could be lethal, but still.
Even after all the involved biker teens are dead. This realization is accompanied by the discovery that he and the monster are now one. So the only way to take it down is to kill himself, which he does. But now, after all that, Ed is buried in Pumpkinhead's grave, waiting for the next unlucky soul to come around looking for revenge.
Is she in the sticky swamp?
And somebody will, which will start this whole ordeal over again. So even if Pumpkinhead is temporarily stopped, it's inevitable that someone else will indeed come along and bring the monster to life. Nobody ever seems to learn, eh? History repeating itself, and so on. Coming in at number 4, we've got Clover from Cloverfield.
Dude, this is such a good movie. Is this that alien movie, bro, where like they gotta go underground? Because like there's like some nuclear attack that happens? I forgot.
We've talked about this before on the channel, but it's worth bringing up for this list. The Clover we meet in New York on the night of Rob's going.
Wait, is this the same one I'm thinking of? I think I'm thinking of a different one.
Away party is just a wee baby. That's right, the enormous, destructive, and seemingly indestructible monster that rampages.
This is not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the Cloverfield Street one. What was that one where like, you guys know exactly what I'm fucking talking about, bro. Was that even the name for it?
Through the city is only a fraction of the size that it could one day be. Most of Cloverfield is seen through the lens of HUD's camera and doesn't feature too much of the monster.
Wait,
however, through
is this
context and some reversible Easter eggs, we learn all sorts of terrible details about this creature. It spawns strange parasites that flood the underground and decapitates the Statue of Liberty. The government seems to have a contingency plan for something like this though. They execute the Hammer Down Protocol, which seems to be a crazy concentrated rain of explosives meant to level Manhattan and kill the monster.
Protocol 10 will commence in 9 hours. When the protocol happens.
Not everyone evacuates, so we get a front row seat of widespread destruction. One might assume that so much explosive power concentrated on one area would just kill about anything, right? But after the credits, we get a little soundbite that seems to say, "Help us." Play it backwards though, and you hear, "It's still alive." Even Hammer Down Protocol wasn't enough to fell a baby Clover. So what would stop a monster like this? Good question. I actually don't have an answer for it. It can't be stopped. You know, the whole point behind this video. Plus, if you watch the Cloverfield Paradox, you meet another full-grown Clover.
Fuck is
and this
that? Ugh, look at all that fucking...
thing breaks through the clouds standing on 2 feet. Yeah, unstoppable indeed. Coming in at number 3, we've got It from It Follows. If throwing a bunch of electronics into a swimming pool.
This is the movie where, I forgot, what was the movie about? It was pretty much like, you gotta go, to remove like a curse off you or whatever, or, cause like I forgot how it works. Is there like some evil clone that like follows you? I remember watching this movie, I forgot what it like happens. Is there like, do you have like some evil clone that like follows you if you don't have like sex or whatever? I forgot how it worked. I think there's like a curse and you gotta have like sex to pass it on or some shit.
Pool can't stop this thing. Nothing can. Okay, all jokes about the goofy climax aside, the monster from It Follows is seriously upsetting. It will follow you to the ends of the earth forever and ever, always at the same pace, and there's nothing you can do to stop it.
No, that's just terrifying, bro. It's like, I remember this movie, dude. It reminds me of like that fucking snail meme, bro. Like, you know that snail, like, if it touches you, blah, 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 blah. I always said just, like, get someone to put the snail in, like, a fucking, like, what's it called? Fucking... I forgot. Was there rules to it, though? I don't think you could trap it or whatever. I was gonna say put it, like, in a safe, bro. Like, a safe made out of fucking metal or whatever. Fucking chain that shit up, like, make it so locked up, and just throw it in, like, the middle of the bottom of the ocean. You know what I mean? But then... But I think, I don't know, I remember someone saying, like, the snail's able to, like, fucking morph through the fucking thing and, like, swim through the ocean or whatever. I'm dead serious, you can't make that shit up.
Sure, you could pass it on to someone and they could do the same.
But this movie was, like, the same concept in a way. Like, apparently you have something that follows you and if it touches you, you die or whatever. It's scary.
But you're only prolonged.
That's probably how they made this snail meme, bro. I just realized, like, that's probably how they, well, I don't know, was the snail meme, this movie's not that old, right? I don't know, I think this did cause the snail meme, bro. I just know that if that bitch touches you or like the creature, you die.
The inevitable. Eventually someone will slip up and get caught, and then the creature will work its way down the line. People will be careful if they know the rules, but there's no way to actually track who's getting stalked when and who's already been caught. Unless somebody wants to go to great lengths and create some sort of comprehensive sexually transmitted demon database, which would also require having people believe in this thing in the first place, it would be way too hard to track without dedicating your entire life to it. So once you get it, it will loom over you for the rest of your days. Killing it doesn't work either. You can shoot it or shock it or attempt to drown it and it'll still come back in the form of some human somewhere. Just a total nightmare, however you slice it. So,
like, bro, these are the type of movies we need, bro. Like, we need movies with, like, horror movies nowadays are just all the same. Like, I haven't been to a movie theater, bro, in so long. It's like, there's just no good movies. Like, bro, we need movies that are, like, that have, like, a new concept to it. Like, this was such a unique concept, bro. Just like the whole story to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it can't be stopped.
It'll really
follow,
movie.
You know, because it follows. Coming in at number 2, we've got Godzilla, an all-time legendary movie.
It's crazy, bro. I never was a Godzilla fan. You call me weird or fucked up for saying that. I never liked Godzilla. I was always a King Kong person, bro. I think was there like a movie where King Kong, I don't even fucking remember. You know, I wasn't a huge King Kong fan. I was never really a huge fan of King Kong or Godzilla, but if I had to pick, definitely King Kong, bro, 100%. And I know y'all saw that fucking weird ass, no, never mind. I was gonna say they made that, you know, that shitty game of King Kong they made, but, King Kong is like, dude, King Kong over Godzilla any day. I remember watching one of the Godzilla movies, bro. I legit fell asleep through that shit. Shit was so damn ass, bro. To be fair, I probably watched one of the worst ones, but like one of the trash ones, but still, I never was into Godzilla. I always I just never could get into it, bro. It's a giant lizard, like, destroying the world. Like, nah.
Monster, Godzilla truly is king. There's nothing the average person can do about the nuclear lizard from the deep. And even with extensive resources mobilized, you'll have to hope and pray that whatever you're attempting will work. And even if it does work, there are more iterations of Godzilla and Co. waiting for you. Technically, Godzilla has died at least 4 times.
Like, I always thought it was cheesy, bro. I mean, King Kong at least was, like, I don't know. I always thought King Kong was very good. I think King Kong, I know there's multiple King Kongs, but I remember watching one of them. That shit was actually good. Godzilla, I legit fell asleep through a Godzilla movie, bro.
Even though he's immune to conventional weaponry and can heal at insane rates, it's indeed possible to end Godzilla's life. In the original, he is just absolutely obliterated by the oxygen destroyer. Later on, in Godzilla 1985, he's killed via cadmium missile-induced heart failure. Even then, he comes back to life thanks to nuclear fallout. While fighting Destroya, his nuclear heart overheats and melts down, and in Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all out attack, a missile goes off within his chest, causing atomic energy to disintegrate him. With this last one though, his heart starts beating again anyways while the credits roll. So it is incredibly hard to kill Godzilla, and even if you do kill him, it's not guaranteed that he'll stay that way. And even if he does, he'll just come back another time in another movie. So there is no stopping Godzilla. You might as well let whatever destruction is underway run its course and then hope that he returns to the sea. I suppose in Shin Godzilla they managed to freeze him in place forever, but he could always wake up. And finally at number 1, we've got the gods from the Cabin in the Woods. You might be wondering,
I swear I've never seen this shit.
How do you top Godzilla on an unstoppable monster list? Well, by looking inwards. Who really has—
What, that you're a Vancouver Grizzlies fan? Is that some, like, ECHL team or whatever? Is that some, like, minor league hockey? Is that a hockey team? I don't even know. I know, like, I'm a huge hockey fan, but it's like I don't really know all the minor teams that well. You know, as far as, like, a AHL fan, I'm a Checkers fan because, like, that's my local town. But I like that. I never really was as a Kings fan, I never really was into the Ontario Reign or the, fucking, I don't even know. I find it weird how they do, like, the partnerships, though, and shit. Like, the athletes, whatever the fuck they're called, they always, like, switch them around.
The final—
like, they have the fucking Vegas Knight, they have the Golden Knights with the fucking, like, Chicago Wolves, bro. Like, that makes no sense.
Say over what monsters stick around and which ones are lost to obscurity. The protagonist, the government, the child of prophecy? The answer is actually none of the above. It's the movie-going audience. And nowhere is this more clear than in the super meta love letter to horror that is Cabin in the Woods. See,
dude, I've always thought varsity jackets are, like, they give off such, like, dick vibes, bro. I've always thought, like, varsity jackets just gave me peak in high school vibes, you know what I mean? I'm not, like, I think they're cool, but, like, I don't know, I just never could get into, like, varsity jackets. I never could get into them.
You can point to any of the monsters that are released from their holding cells and say that is a monster that cannot be stopped. However, that's only partially true, seeing as all of failsafe monsters from around the world were thwarted. But there is a group of monsters who will never stop and never be satisfied. The vengeful gods above, who force humans to play out their petty horror dramas for their satisfaction. These gods can be interpreted as literal eldritch deities watching over humanity and annihilating everything when they're unhappy. But they can also be seen as stand-ins for the horror audience at large. They want to see new concepts put into place, but they also have to stick to the familiar formulas. There needs to be more horror, but you can't just retread the same ground. Fit these roles, shed more blood, or else. And if that doesn't sound like an audience, I don't know what does. The rampage never ends, in universe or symbolically. With all of these incredibly powerful and unstoppable monsters, life gets a little simpler. Once you can accept the things you cannot change, your own life will improve greatly. Or you'll get eaten by a monster. 50.
Oh no!
So would you—
Nom nom nom. Well, guys, this was this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Guys, which one of those creatures scared you the most? If you guys enjoy the scary content, you want to give you some features you know what to do. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.